And we're live at EC Glass this morning with some of the very first early risers out here. Coming up throughout the morning, we'll be checking in with the Hilltoppers ahead of their big game tonight for the very last visit for this year's 1st and 10 kickoff.
We are starting off very mild outside for us here on this last day of the work week as we head into our 1st and 10 Friday kickoff at EC Glass High School.
Let's listen in to the cheerleaders.
We won't stop till we get the job done. All around the world, you know what we do. We are from Glass. Is that enough for you? EC Glass is #1.
They sound great, Jonathan, getting us all pumped up.
They do sound pretty good, and temperature is very good as well. We're getting back into the 40s and 50s.
37 now. New this morning, Friday morning means high school football, and this morning's special because it's the last week of regular season games.
Over the past 10 weeks, we've made stops all over the New River Valley, Roanoke Valley, South Side, and beyond. And this week, we're in Lynchburg.
10 News reporter Erin Brookshier joins us live this morning from EC Glass High School. So, Erin, you have the cheerleaders behind you. How is it out there?
It is great. The cheerleaders have been keeping everyone pumped up out here. They have a lot of excitement this morning to be out here so early. They've been doing a great job for us, and we have some of the seniors here with us. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
All right, so this is your senior year. Talk about what it's like to be really at the end of your cheerleading career for high school.
It's really sad. We're gonna miss the team, but we're pretty excited for tonight, and we're ready for the game. So.
And talk about tonight, a special night as well. It's senior night, so what does that mean?
I think it's really nice that we recognize the seniors from not just cheerleading or football, but also our band and our color guard, and each sport gets their own senior night, and it really helps underclassmen look up and look forward to being a senior.
Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome. And you guys, the football team has had a big season this year. Talk about that too.
I know, it's really exciting. We haven't had a season like this the whole time we've been in high school, so to have a 7-2 season, it's really exciting.
And going 7-2, I can only imagine what the stands are like. What's it like being out on the field on Friday night?
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. The adrenaline rush you get from the fans and the football players themselves. It's just amazing feeling with all the energy and everything.
And speaking of energy, you guys are up bright and early, 5:30. Talk about the excitement this morning.
We're really tired, but it kind of makes it even more special because we've never done anything like this before, and since it's senior night, it's we're just so excited.
Well, you guys are off to a great start. You guys are doing awesome, and we're starting to see some other students show up this morning as well, Jenna and Patrick. So we'll be back here all morning long previewing tonight's big game, senior night here at EC Glass.
She says she's tired, but they all look really wide awake, Erin.
Right, they don't look tired, do they? They look like they have tons of energy. They've been cheering all morning, so they definitely could have fooled me. But the good news is I heard breakfast is on the way, so they'll have something to keep the energy up this morning.
Breakfast sounds good.
Yeah, they're giving us some energy with all that infectious energy. Thanks, Erin.
And we are at EC Glass today ahead of senior night here at home. We've got the cheerleaders out here with us this morning, getting very excited ahead of tonight's big game. We'll be checking in with them more coming up throughout the morning, as well as some other students who are here bright and early for our last 1st and 10 kickoff of the season.
We'll give you a live look, EC Glass High School, where we are holding our final 1st and 10 kickoff of the morning. See the cheerleaders out there in full force. We're going to check in with Erin Brookshier, who's there coming up here in just a couple of minutes. But first, we'll get over to Jonathan Kegas.
Today is the last Friday of the regular season for high school football teams across the region.
It is our last 1st and 10 kickoff of the season, and this morning we're live at EC Glass High School in Lynchburg.
10 News reporter Erin Brookshier joins us live. Erin, it feels like this season has flown by.
I know, can you guys believe it's the last 1st and 10 kickoff of the season? But here we are at EC Glass. The cheerleaders have been keeping us excited all morning long. A lot of energy here. We also have some students showing up as well. We have the first 2 students that were here this morning. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
All right, so talk about what this season has been like. A good season for the football team. How's it been to be a fan?
It's been pretty good. it was unexpected that we did so good this year, but we're really proud of our boys and what they put out this season.
Absolutely, and a 7-2 season. So with the excitement this morning, the cheerleaders keeping everybody going. Is that what it's like on Friday night as well?
Yeah, it's really lit on Friday nights. The student section gets really hyped.
That's awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for getting up early with us this morning. And as we mentioned, a big game tonight is senior night here at EC Glass, so a lot of excitement. We'll continue checking in with the cheerleaders, some other students showing up this morning as well, so we'll be checking in with them as well all morning long, Jenna and Patrick. And we are in Lynchburg at the home of the Hilltoppers. EC Glass coming up throughout the morning. We'll be checking in with more of the students, some of the fall sports, including the field hockey team, some football players here as well this morning. So we'll be previewing tonight's big game, which is also senior night and our very last 1st and 10 kickoff of the season.
This is a live look at our last 1st and 10 Friday from EC Glass High School. Let's listen in.
Gonna bring it up, gonna bring it down, and rock, 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 non-stop. Glass gonna rock it, we're gonna rock. Gonna bring it up, gonna bring it down, and rock, 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 non-stop.
Jonathan, bring the umbrella.
And Friday morning, it means high school football. And this morning's special because it's the last week of regular season games.
Over the past 10 weeks, we've made stops all over the New River Valley, Roanoke Valley, Southside, and beyond. This week, we're in Lynchburg.
10 News reporter Erin Brookshier joins us live this morning from EC Glass High School. So, Erin, how is it out there?
Good morning, guys. Well, we've been having so much fun out here. The cheerleaders have been doing a great job of keeping everyone excited this morning. And the reason we're all here, of course, is because of tonight's big football game. It's senior night. Joining us now, we have one of the football players, John Mark. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
So you guys have had a huge season. Talk about what that's been like so far. 7-2, right?
Yes, ma'am. It's been interesting. It's been a long ride, starting off, with all the doubters from last year, and I guess after the first few games, we still had people doubting us, and so Coach Woody told us just keep on going. Once we won the Heritage game, that was big for us, and we've just pushed hard from there and gotten to where we are. We've had a few losses, but we've grown stronger from those, and it's been a good season.
Yeah, you guys have done a great job proving yourselves. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And Jenna and Patrick, another fall sport we have here, the field hockey team. Good morning to you, girls.
Good morning.
Thanks for waking up with us. So this is you guys' first season as a field hockey team here at EC Glass, or second season. Talk about what that's been like.
It's been good. We've made a lot of improvement from our last year, and we won this year. So yeah.
Yeah, and you guys have been on a little winning streak as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so talk about too, you guys are out here supporting the cheerleaders, supporting the football team. Do you guys feel like there really is a good support system among all the sports here at EC Glass?
I think there is. When we have home games, we see a lot of the other sports coming and supporting us and bringing up the energy to help us do well at our games.
Perfect. Well, thank you guys so much for waking up early with us this morning, and hopefully that energy is still just as high tonight as it is this morning. Jenna and Patrick will have more coming up in about 15 minutes. A last look here at EC Glass. Live in Lynchburg, I'm Erin Brookshier, 10 News, working for you. We have been at EC Glass all morning long previewing their big game tonight. This is senior night for the Hilltoppers here in Lynchburg. We've been checking in with the cheerleaders. We've had some football players here, the field hockey team, as well as some of the cross-country members. Definitely a big morning as they prepare for their final game of the season, our last 1st and 10 kickoff this morning. We'll have details on this game and others all across the region tonight on WSLS 10 starting at 11.